Morning guys, Johnny Lyaudisha, your success strategist, the owner and founder of the IE International Group of companies. How are you guys doing today? We're in the business of building great companies, and today I'm in Sandton City, the hub of Africa, they say, the hub of Africa. And today I want to speak about business. I want to speak about the businesses in South Africa, and a lot of people are phoning me and they have concerns. And yesterday I was actually in a meeting, and a few stakeholders, we were deciding and we were consulting on taxes and that, and there was a lot of concerns and there was a lot of discussions, and business people are concerned. And it was quite funny. Right after that meeting, I get another call from another business guy in another industry, and he says, Johnny, what's going to happen? I don't understand what's going on. The teachers are leaving. The petrol price is going up. No one is building. Right after that, I get another call that's saying another company that we help hasn't got received payments from their customers. Another client phones and says, listen man, the government hasn't paid our accounts. I don't know what we're going to do. So there's all these things that are going on in South Africa, and I believe those same things are happening in a lot of other areas of the world. Now, what are you going to do as a businessman? You wake up this morning and there's someone who's not paying you, the customers are not paying you, the taxes are going up, the petrol's going up. I mean, you really got to look at your situation. You cannot just carry on doing business the way you always done business. You cannot, because everything is changing around you, and it's changing in increments. Yesterday I made a comment in our meeting, and I want to actually I was discussing about we need to change the model on the way we do business because the expenses are going up. Now, for instance, in this specific business, in the last few days, what has happened? So, in South Africa, there are certain things that are real. Okay, there are certain things. We are in South Africa, and there's certain things that are going on in the economy, and you are running a business in this economy. And I always say you got to know the rules of the game if you want to play in the game. And there are certain rules, and one of the rules is the laws of the country. You got to do your financial statements, you got to pay your taxes, you got to pay your pay as you earn, you got to pay your workman's compensation, your UIF. That is just normal business. And truthfully, if you can't pay your taxes, which taxes are everywhere in the world, then you got to ask yourself, is your business strong enough? Do you really have a business? Because a business that can't pay taxes is not really a business. Okay, that is the reality of it. So you got to ask yourself, can my business pay the taxes of the country, of the economy that I'm going in? But there are slight things that are happening in our economy, especially in South Africa. So if you go back a year ago and you look at, listen, I was selling this product at this GP. What is your GP? Your gross profit is comparing to the market. The market, because can you sell that product at that value in this market? Can you sell that product? Can you raise the price? If you raise the price, then the competition's going to come after you. So maybe you can't raise the price. Okay, you got to ask that, or you got to rebrand yourself. You got to remodel yourself. You got to ask yourself, is there another way I can sell this product by adding more value to this product? Because there's your GP. Your sales less your cost of sales gives you gross profit. So, for instance, in this specific industry, there are taxes. So now, on the GP, there are certain gaming taxes for this industry. Let's just say they increase that by 0.5%, by 2%. Now, what does that mean? Your GP is getting smaller, your taxes have gone up, but your sales haven't gone up. So now you get a less GP to pay what? Gross profit, guys. If you guys don't know what it is, gross profit. Your gross profit, sales less your cost of sales, is your gross profit. Now you have to take your gross profit and you have to pay all your expenses. Then you get a call and you say, listen, the labor union is there, or there's certain laws that you must increase your salaries. Now you increase your salaries. Now you only have, let's say you had 100 Rand turnover, you had 50 Rand cost of sales, you got 50 Rand left. You got 50 Rand. Out of that 50 Rand, you have to run that business. You have to pay your salaries, you have to pay your expenses, you have to pay your water and lights, you have to pay. Now you're here, hey, listen, there is a union problem or there's a salary problem. Now you have to increase your salaries. How much you increase your salaries? You increase your salaries with another X percent. Let's say another 2%, 5%, 8%, 10%. Now that 50 Rand is diluted. Then you get a call and say, listen, the electricity in the country is not doing well. Eskom is going to increase the electricity. Now that 50 Rand is getting diluted. Now the 50 Rand gets diluted. Then you get another thing. The minister goes up and says, listen, the VAT of the country is going up with 1%. Now that 50 Rand is getting less. Then you get another call and you say, listen, petrol prices are going up. You need petrol to run your business. So then that goes up. So all of a sudden, things that are out of your control, all of a sudden, especially in South Africa, if you look at South Africa over the last 12 months, you have government increasing the VAT. You have government increasing the VAT prices. You have government increasing the petrol prices. You have labor unions increasing the salaries because, of course, you must increase salaries. Now, that salary, that employee, he needs to pay more for petrol. His taxi fee is going to go up. His clothing is going to go up because when petrol goes up, everything goes up. So if everything goes up, that employee needs more money, right? So then that goes up. So it becomes a domino effect. Then you have a few things in government. One customer doesn't pay, another customer doesn't pay. Now you have to recover. Now you're borrowing money. Now you got to put interest on your money. Everything gets more expensive. And the one thing that people don't understand, you gotta understand that you can't cut yourself to success. You can't cut your expenses to success. You can't. And South Africa businesses right now, over the last years, there's major changes. You guys might not even think it. It's 2%, yeah. 1%, yeah. Everything is increasing. Your expenses are increasing. I want to ask you, is your gross profit increasing? Is that 50 Rand increasing? And how much can you really increase your gross profit? How much can you really increase your margins? And then I want to ask you, are there people, they say you can't squeeze water out of a stone. You can't go and say you want more turnover when the buying power is not there to increase your turnover. Then you're just fooling yourself. First rule of business, go where the money is. If there's no money, then what are you doing? There's no money there, so you can't force money out of someone. He doesn't have the money to buy your product. How are you going to increase your turnover? You want to add more value, so then you got to actually re-look at your model. And then at the bottom line is BE is a real thing in South Africa. It's a great thing in South Africa. We gotta BE. I believe in BE. I've been teaching BE over the last 10 years. It's a real thing. But the one thing that I do see is you got to make money to empower, to transform. There's got to be money to do transformation. There's got to be money to issue dividends. There's got to be money. Now, if you only had 100 Rand and you had 50 Rand and all of a sudden you're paying more in taxes, you're paying more in salaries, you're paying more in petrol, you're paying more in rent, because now the rates and taxes also, municipalities don't have money, the rates and taxes are going up. So where are we going in your business? Then I get calls, you know what, I don't know, where's South Africa going and that. And before you say South Africa is so bad and so this, just go look at other countries also and compare also, because don't always think it's rosy on the other side. So the question is, you've got to dig deep and you've got to get into your business. You've got to build a strategy. What used to work 2 years ago in South Africa, it's not going to work anymore. It's not working anymore. You think you're in the same business. You're not in the same businesses. Those small percentages have eaten you up, and you're carrying on doing the same businesses and you're expecting the same results. That's just crazy. So it's time to change. It's time to understand. If you in South Africa, the business world has changed. There are certain things that are happening and it's still changing, and there's more changes coming ahead. There's more changes ahead, more taxes, more expenses and all that. Are you looking at that turnover figure? And are you being honest with yourself? Is your business viable? Will your business be in operations in 2 to 3 years? Will it be in operations? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. So guys, go back to your businesses and really look at the numbers and look at the income. Look at the income. Look at the value proposal. Look at the industry. Look at your customer. Look, does he have buying power? Can he pay you on time? Who are your customers? Go look at that. And then make some good decisions, make some strategy decisions for your business for the future, because if you do not, you might not be here in the future. This is Johnny Liaris, your success strategist, the owner and founder of the I International Group of Companies, where we build great businesses. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Cheers, guys.